time has finally come for us to come back to Antigua, and we're going to do the Volcano Acatenango overnight hike. That's something we didn't do originally when we were here because the weather just wasn't good enough, it wasn't clear enough. We didn't want to do a super long hike above 3,000 meters above sea level and then not be able to see any volcanoes.
Yeah, it's meant to be a really difficult hike, and I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah, it's one of those places that is like why you want to come to Guatemala. It's the pictures that we saw beforehand which made us really excited. Basically you get to the top and you can then see the other volcano, Volcano Fuego, which is an active volcano which constantly erupts. So fingers crossed in this video we'll show you guys that.
Oh my god, I really hope we see one. But yeah, so what we've done, we are going with a guide company called Wicho and Charlie. We've got all our gear that we've rented, so now you're going to see us attempt to pack this into our little backpacks.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
Packed, we reckon we can do this. So yeah, we're just going to relax tonight, have some homemade pasta for ourselves, and rock up tomorrow for the hike. So it's a gorgeous day. Best day we've ever had in Antigua so far. Perfect conditions for our walk, hopefully. I mean, now we'll hopefully definitely see the volcano and get some amazing views. Before that is now just the short, arduous task of actually climbing the volcano to 4,000 and however many meters altitude, was the highest that either of us would have been. Just going to Wicho and Charlie's now to meet the team, and we'll make a start. How are you feeling?
Very nervous.
Why?
Don't know. Someone said it's so difficult, and I don't know whether they're exaggerating or whether it really is that bad. It'll be that bad.
You can make two teams. If someone is faster than the other ones, you can go with the two.
According to my watch, we haven't even done 1 mile.
So we're an hour in of steep uphill. Everyone's finding it quite hard. Another hour through this jungle, and then we're going to have lunch, and it's 2 more hours to the campsite. Whew. Lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
Oh, we haven't?
Beans, rice and unidentified meat. Delicious. Do I look like a real hiker?
Yep.
So, we've just had lunch and it was delicious and very full. And we've apparently got 2 hours left. 1 hour very, very steep and 1 hour flat.
To go to base camp.
To go to base camp. And then there's another, who knows, to Fuego. 3 hours? We'll see. Sun's out. Final 15 minutes to base camp.
There's Fuego. So we're really close to base camp now. The views are ridiculous. You can see Volcano Fuego in front of us, erupting as I speak. This is amazing.
Today we are lucky because the last week or the last 3 days it was cloudy.
Amazing.
Today is good weather. We are lucky.
Wow.
Good job, you made it. Hey, give me a five. Yo guys.
Big up, Ben. Thank you, Benji. Well then, lads. Well then, boys. The elite high performance athlete crew. That's- Oh my god.
That's it!
Oh fuck! Oh.
That is a big old
I just saw the big cloud of smoke.
Yo.
Yes, Victor. Gracias. Welcome to Acatenango Volcano. And welcome to a fabulous little room. It's so cute. 2 mattresses. Apparently these are very weatherproof sleeping bags, but they look quite thin. So that's going to be fun. And then a whip around to our view. Oh, you can hear it now. We're relaxing here for 1 hour, and then basically it allows the guides to look at the weather and make a decision whether or not we can go up to Fuego or we can go up to the summit. Or if it's really bad weather, we can't do either. So I really hope we can do Fuego.
So we're about to head off to Fuego, which is over there, and we're going to try and go to this little ridge and see the eruptions up close.
Tell me if I'm pointing in the right place.
We've no idea.
You don't know?
Pointing above the volcano. Nope.
No.
Come right. Well, further right. And then down a bit. Show me. Wow. Wow. Someone was a bit too adventurous.
Just trying to follow Mr. Benji over there.
Okay. For an average speed of 3 miles an hour then? Now we just got to go up. I just tried following him. I don't know. I tried running after Benji up the hill.
Yeah, we are runners.
Not worth it. We're in clouds. Starting to rain. Very much getting tougher. So we made it. The most tiring part of the day, getting to the top of Volcano Fuego. We're all just putting on warm clothes now, and the volcano is literally right there. We are at the plateau at the top of Fuego. We've been waiting for the clouds to go away so we can hopefully see some lava, which will happen at some point, but
We saw an amazing
very
sunset.
cold. Well, we saw an amazing sunset. But there's still a little bit of over here. Anyway, we're gonna wait up and see if we find anything. We don't really expect to, otherwise the long dark traipse back to our base camp. So it just erupted and the clouds started to clear and we saw lava in the distance, so we are going up this kind of mini summit to see some lava.
The cloud is nearly gone. We saw one lava eruption. We're giving up now, as you can see, no visibility. There's also a thunderstorm going on now. Walking back to camp now in the dark with our head torches.
This is a perilous trek back to our camp. I don't know if you can see the dogs with us. We've got steep, slippery rock and gravel. We've got probably at least an hour down and now trekking back up to even get back for dinner. Wish us luck. Yeah, I'll be honest. This is probably the toughest thing I've ever done. Going back to base camp now. Feet are dead. Whew. We'll be happy to be back. Oh my god. We did it. Woo! We're back in our little room after what's probably the hardest thing we've ever done.
Yeah, the actual walk wasn't, it was because you couldn't really see,
Yeah.
it was so cloudy, it was so dark.
Well, speak for yourself, my feet are gone. Very cold as well.
I'm waiting for some dinner now.
Yeah, and some hot
put on
chocolates.
all the layers that I have.
Yeah, so time to cozy in.
Because I thought everything was in, so I was just like, I won't fill it up for this house.
The chef.
Yeah, making the dinner.
You need a lot more. Try and make some
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's still going.
Oh Well, very interesting sleep. We could hear the volcano occasionally rumbling, sometimes completely exploding, and it sounded like a bomb had gone off, which was very scary. You didn't really sleep much, did you?
No, but more because I was on the slope. It was really nice and warm.
Yeah, I got very warm.
Toasty warm.
So we got up about 5-ish to take in the sunrise, which is ridiculous, and see the volcano over here keep erupting, which is ridiculous. I'm just gonna soak it in for a bit, then, you know, head back down, but this has been such a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
And Steph is very ill now.
I'm very ill. Lost my voice.
I'm gonna enjoy and then head back down the volcano. We did it. So, it is 3 days later than we thought we'd be filming this, but we wanted to quickly sum up all of our thoughts rounding up Acatenango. Initially we got back, we have a slightly more expensive hotel to spoil ourselves and treat ourselves, which had a nice big bath in it, which is very useful to rest our feet.
Very essential to have a bath.
We love the relaxation life so much that we actually ended up extending our stay by a couple of nights. Some points to summarise. Number one, we went with Wicho and Charlie's, who were incredibly good throughout. Could only recommend them because they're the only ones we know, but their campsite was amazing. The views from their second campsite is perfect. So
the guides were really good.
Yeah, Benjamin and Victor.
Yeah, they were so good. They were local. They were actually uncle and nephew who lived right by the mountain their entire lives, and they just knew it inside and out, and they were just really great.
They were absolutely awesome. So shout out to Wicho and Charlie's. The additional Fuego hike, I would say, is not a must.
Yeah.
Of course, if you were lucky than us and you get to see the lava up close, it's probably worth it, but it's a really tough hike, so only do that if you're pretty fit. Otherwise, a lot of the people we went with were reasonably fit, didn't even get up the next morning for some of the sunrise because I think everyone was so exhausted. Yeah. So make sure it doesn't kind of impact your entire time there as well, is what I'd kind of throw caution for.
And because you can see the eruptions so well from base camp.
The most important point of everything is definitely do it. We were nervous about getting the right weather, and of course that is the risk. We looked at like the mountain forecast, all the websites about what the weather was going to be like. It was constantly wrong. Yeah. When we went to go there, it was meant to be thunderstorms. I mean, there was some thunder, to be fair, but like it was completely clear for most of the time. Yeah. So just do it. it's so worth it. It's not as hard as you make it out to be unless you are incredibly unfit, in which, yes, it can be a bit of a challenge. Also, shout out to our group that we went with. Randomly managed to end up in a group of 6 British teenagers, essentially, who were all lovely, and one very much culture shocked American who was lovely, Holly. Really sorry that you ended up going essentially on a big British Brits Abroad tour, but it was a lot of fun with those guys and the Richo and Charlie guides, so we couldn't have had a better time.
Yeah.
So we're going to finish off enjoying relaxing and doing more editing here, off to the next place, which we will show you in the next video, which we're very excited about. I'm going to leave you with a little slideshow of some of my favourite pictures of the incredible sight, and probably one of the best things we've ever seen, of the volcanoes.
Yeah.